YouTube, what's up with it? Jermaine from Main's Morph coming at you guys with yet another vid. Decided I'd go ahead and drop you guys some more content, let you guys know a little bit more about what's going on over here at Main's Morph Creations. And so I figured this time, because it's been, breeding season, why not show you guys some of my pairings that I've had, that I've either already started or have planned for this 2021 breeding season. And so what I'll go ahead and do is start obviously with this pairing here, which is, back up boy, this is actually the very first pairing I've ever did. I actually started this pairing last year, last May, and she just never went for me. But right now, if you guys are on my Instagram, which is Main Morph Creations on Instagram, or if you guys are following my Facebook page, which is the same Main Morph Creation, you'll see that I actually just recently posted a picture of her. So as I said, this was the very first pairing I did. This is my Emperor Pen Mellow, which his genetics are Pinstripe, Pastel, and Lesser, and this is just my giant normal female. As y'all see, this is Amina. She is huge, but well over 3,000 grams. But last year I started pairing them last May, and matter of fact, last May I remember because I had come from my uncle's up in Pflugerville. And it was raining really bad that day. It was hailing, and it was possible tornado watches and everything. And I said, you know what, I'm going to go home and I'm going to pair them. So I got home. When I got home that night, she was actually in a tank at the time. So I grabbed him. I threw him in with her last May. And they locked. That was my first lock, as a breeder. And so I just kept pairing them. And she never did anything. She never went. I was expecting her to go, but she just didn't quite go. And so in December, I sent Mello off to my uncle's because, he asked about, he wanted to do some pairing stuff. And so I sent him over to my uncle's in December. And so I stopped pairing her. And as I said on another video, I probably should have threw another male in there with her. But, from my understanding, I know they can retain sperm for years. And, I've heard that one lock is enough. But I had been locking them literally from May to December. So a full 7 months, and she just didn't go. And so I was thinking possibly, maybe she's a little older female, she might not want to do anything. But here lately, I've literally seen all the signs, and when I say all, I mean we've had the whole ovulation. Lately, this past week, she's been really inverted. Mello, where are you going? This guy, I call him Mello, but he's far from Mello. He's so explorative. He reminds me of a little puppy, but I love this guy. This was my first what I considered at the time exotic-like looking male, but he's just a 3-codon male. But she's doing all the right things right now, so I'm thinking she'll probably be dropping here soon. And I know it's probably crazy I got her out her tub, but I'm even feeling her. She's huge. She's definitely gonna be going soon. So I'm gonna get her back in her tub and put him up because he's all over the place, and I don't really want to upset her too much. I normally wouldn't move them if they were this close to land, but for this video, so that you guys can see what we got going on over here, I thought it only right. Next, we've got this pairing. My butter, look, she's a little pissed off at me. We've got my butter and this banana. So this is Kendaki, whom I bred and paired with Matuke. And she looking like she, stop, girl. So she's a little irritated, but yeah, so this is my butter with my banana. This was the second pairing I did, and she's actually, as I'm looking at her now, she's got that kind of spine protruding a little bit, so she's probably going to be going here shortly. And this is another pairing, I'm somewhat excited about. A lot of people love banana. Banana with lesser or butter, I think it's more butter, but, banana has all the spots. When you pair it with lesser and butter, it actually, to me, it kind of reduces the spots. So I think that this will be a good looking combination. Can't wait to see these babies that come out of this pairing. But yeah, this is Kendaki and Matuke, my banana and my butter. So excited about this pairing, waiting on them to drop. So this will hopefully be dropping probably by next month, I'm guessing. Yeah, she's looking like she's ready to definitely go. I'm not sure if you guys can see. She's looking really thick. Yeah, she'll be going soon. She's really full up in this area, so oh yeah, she's about to drop. I can feel them actually. So she'll be going soon. So yeah, man, excited about her. Gonna get them put away, and on to the next pairing. So again, this is my butter and my banana. He's so jumping. He actually lost a lot of weight. He's been breeding. He's been so focused on breeding, he ain't want to eat. But we're gonna get him back right. So the next pairing I want to show you guys is this pairing here. So this is a pastel female who's het hypo, and this fella here is a GHI. And this is my girl Daya, and this is Kenyang. And so this is actually the second female that I've paired him to. I'm gonna show you guys the other female in just a second. But I just went ahead and decided this pairing. I actually paired her with my black pastel first. So I'll pull him out in a second and let you guys see him. But catch whale. But I actually paired her to him first. I saw a lock. They didn't do too much, but they did lock. And so then I was like, I was thinking about, well, what do I want? I'm thinking black pewters are cool, but then I thought about, I'd rather have more GHI in my collection as opposed to black pewter, just because I like how GHI looks with pastel as opposed to, black pewters aren't bad, but they just aren't one of my favorites. And so I decided I'd throw him in there with her because, I really love him as an example of a GHI. Just really good scrambling of the pattern. And, she's pretty bright, I got her as, like I said, a pastel het hypo, but, she's actually really bright. She's she's looking a little brighter than normal herself. A lot of time pastel kind of browns out, but she's, it kind of darkens, but she's actually looking really good. So, yeah, that was this pairing. And then, as I said, I also had paired her with Catch Whale, who I'll let you guys get a glimpse of shortly. And then just a quick glimpse. So this is the black pastel Catch Whale. I'm not sure if you guys remember him from the male video, but this is who I paired Daya with initially and decided to go a different route and put Kenyang in there. This guy here, he gets kind of feisty sometimes. But yeah, this is Catch Whale, my black pastel male. Here we have another pairing. This is, again, Kenyang, and this big old girl here is Yoko. My yellow belly, who is actually possible het pied, but she is in what I would say is most definitely her prelay shed. So definitely gonna start looking at her. She has that little spine protrusion. So I've been pairing them together because I've got a project that I'm working on, a snake called Eruptors, which is GHI, Mojave, and yellow belly. Everyone loves the GHI Mojaves. Obviously, they're an awesome looking, amazing animal. But I saw an eruptor was it last year or the year before that? But when I saw that eruptor, it's a dark snake, simple combo, 3 codoms. As I said, GHI, Mojave, yellow belly. So I had the yellow belly male. I have a Mojave female, but because she wasn't big enough, I couldn't put him to her. So I was like, what direction am I going to go? I knew I needed GHI and I didn't have it. So I actually shout out to my boy Reese over at Reese's Pythons because that's where I got this guy. So, yeah, your boy about to have some babies. So you about to be a grandpa. But, yeah, man, this guy here, he's really, he's somewhat of a little stud because, like I said, I got him going to her and also to my pastel Daya. But, I needed the genetics. And how I did a lot of my projects is I wanted to start it from the ground up. So that way, as I'm doing my pairings and stuff, I can actually firsthand see how different genetics interact with one another. Like, I want to see the yellow belly interact with the GHI. So then, when I put it to the Mojave, I'll be able to see, okay, well, this has yellow belly, this one doesn't. You know what I mean? So just to be able to see how the genes interact with themselves is why I started from, instead of going to get, like, certain things that I want to work on, and having 2 or 3 genes in them already, I got everything single gene as far as my projects that I'm working toward. So that I can actually start from the ground up and teach myself and learn. And as you guys on this journey with me, also maybe you guys can learn and see just how different genetics interact and how they have different influences on other genes, whether it be dominants, co-dominants, or recessives. So yeah, this is this pairing. My yellow belly, one of my yellow belly females, her name is Yoko, to this little guy here, Kenyang. And so as you see, look, he's familiar with her. They've been pairing. I've been pairing these two for a while, but it looks like she's about to go. So keep your fingers crossed for this one as well. Alrighty, so this next pairing here is this big yellow belly female. Her name is Aminatsu. They're all over the place. I guess I'm gonna have to hold them. So this is Aminatsu, and I paired her with this super inchy orange dream spot nose male. So shout out to my boy G over at Sick With It Balls Pythons, because that's where I got this guy from. This is a stunning fella here. So I'm trying to add some yellow belly into this spot nose and orange dream stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely want to add yellow belly and orange dream into some of my recessive projects that I plan on working down the line. But even just to have yellow belly, orange dream, and one animal that I can pair, you know, going forward with different projects that I plan on doing down the line. So I thought this was a great pairing, and I can't wait to see what comes of these two, because man, I mean, as you can see, he's already a stunning male. You know, super inchy, orange dream, spot nose. So everything is already gonna be inchy. So inchy yellow bellies, inchy ODs, inchy spot nose. But then to get, you know, one of those 4 combinations, I cannot wait to see how those look. I'm sure these are gonna be some stunning babies. So yep, this is this pairing, and she should be laying probably, I'm hoping within the next month. She's showing the signs as well, you know, starting to have that protruded spine a little bit. She's really swollen. She hasn't eaten in months. I think she went off feed since like March, maybe April, and it's already almost June. So most of these females I'm showing, well, actually all of these females I'm showing you guys have shown all the signs of going. So now we're just playing the waiting game. But yeah, this is Aminatsu, and this is, I haven't even named this guy. Might just call him Super. But yeah, definitely excited about this pairing as well. This, for me, is probably my most anticipated clutch of this season, because I'm shooting for double hets. As you all can see, this is a male clown. So this is my male clown. This is Jester. Kind of dark, but you know, a very nice looking clown. You know, nice pattern and stuff, but somewhat dark. But he's a really good looking fellow. And then this is my albino champagne. So, good thing about them is this is Maremi. She already dropped. So this was, if you guys watched my video about my Mother's Day clutch, this is the female that dropped those babies on Mother's Day. So this was that pairing. Clown male to an albino champagne female, and so going for some double hets, you know, albino clowns, and I just can't wait. Plan on actually being able to see some of these visuals here in the next couple of years. Some albino clowns, those are gonna be awesome. Albino champagne clowns at that, and then hopefully I can possibly find another codom that is double head albino and clown, so that I can throw that into this champagne, because haven't seen a whole lot of champagne clown stuff, and definitely with the albino clown stuff, you know, I'm just really excited to produce some other things, and I got a whole lot of plans for this champagne anyway, just because I feel like champagne is one of those it's one of those genes that I guess a lot of people don't work with too much, because it's so overpowering. Much like banana is very overpowering. It's so visually dominant that what happens is that a lot of patterns, a lot of genes get kind of lost and washed away. But I actually have grown to take a large liking to champagne, and so I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff with champagne. You know, trying to see what things I like. I've got a couple of genes, like with leopard is like definitely one of my favorite champagne combinations. Even orange dream. And inchy even works really well with champagne. So I've got a few things a few directions I plan on going with these two. But definitely excited. I mean, I'm really anticipating this clutch, because I want to see how many champagnes I end up with, and you know, just what my male to female ratio is gonna end up being. I'm hoping to hit. She laid me 5 eggs on Mother's Day. I'm hoping to hit at least 2 champagnes, maybe 3. You know, and I'm hoping for at least 2 females. Like, I mean, I got my fingers crossed. You know, they don't even got to be champagne, but just 2 females out of the clutch. I'm hoping for that. You know, hopefully one's a champagne and the other isn't. And like I say, hopefully I get a male and female visual champagne that's double het, because I'm probably going to hold both of them back, and then probably hold back another female, and the rest can, you know, depending upon, you know, what's going on, you know. I got another buddy of mine that's working some albino clown stuff, so maybe trying to talk to him and see if we can possibly do some stuff together. So shout out to Gershon over at GP Snakes. And last but not least, this was another pairing that I did this year. My Pastel Leopard Orange Ghost, or orange hypo, whichever way you want to call it. But you know, he's visual hypo to this spider female. And good and bad news. So good news is they're both proven. You know, obviously, she took. You know, they locked a few times. She took, and she actually laid eggs on my birthday. So she gave me a birthday clutch. Sadly, that entire clutch she gave me eight eggs that seemed to be good, but sadly that whole clutch we didn't that clutch didn't make it. Sucked. It was my very first clutch, you know, first clutch that I had on the ground. So I mean that really sucked, you know what I'm saying? And it was my birthday, so I mean it's like dang, a birthday gift was given and taken right away. But I guess the good thing about it is that I still was able to get that experience, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm definitely got more plans with him. I've actually got another female who's right at that cusp of being able to breed, and she's actually the reason I got him is because of her, because I bought her and she was 66% head orange ghost, and so I ended up grabbing him from actually I got this fella from Don over at Shores Enough. So shout out Don. Yeah, I got this guy over from Don at Shores Enough, and Don actually, man, gave me a really good deal on him. And I actually love this guy. He bit me a couple of times because he gets a little feisty. Thought he was going to bite me a few minutes ago, and I was trying to take him out the tub. I'm like, oh, here we go. And this girl here, she's actually pretty sweet. She's never struck at me. She hisses here and there, but, you know, a lot of people have issues with spider, but I personally love it. I feel like if you can flip the spider over, you know, the snake over, and they can right themselves, you know what I'm saying? She has a little wobble, but it's only really when she gets really excited. But for the most part, she's pretty chill, you know. As you see, she's moving around, crawling, you know, doesn't have any issues eating. She's actually one of my best eaters out of all my females. So just trying to get that weight back on her, fill her back out, because like I said, she dropped me 8 eggs on May 5th, and today's what, the 25th, 26th, 27th, something like that. But it was about 3 weeks ago she dropped me 8 eggs, and I mean, she's already looking good. She's already back on food, no issues with her. So we may end up hearing her again in the future. She didn't do anything wrong, I don't think. I just think, you know, really not 100% sure on what went wrong, but may pair again, may just leave her as a pet, who knows. But this guy's definitely getting put to use, you know, because I need some leopard stuff, and, you know, I got a few plans for this fella. I'm actually debating right now on one of these other females in this other rack over here. I'm trying to debate between him or waiting on this inchy asphalt to gain a little more weight and see if he's ready to go, because I want to add some more asphalt to my collection. So shout out Coach. I won that inchy asphalt in his I want to say it was like 300 or 3,000 viewer giveaway or something like that. But yeah, I ended up winning, so definitely grateful for that. But yeah, just wanted to check in with you guys and show you guys some of the pairings that we had going on this year. And I've actually got another pairing going on. It's a joint project with my buddy Juan over at Cornet Constrictors. So shout out to Juan. If you guys aren't following him, go give him a follow. Look him up on Cornet Constrictors on YouTube, also on IG. He's got some powerful stuff over there. But we actually have a joint project going together. I've got my female Belanle over there with him, and you know, I might just have him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna probably try to talk him into it. So Juan, if you watch this, hey, you got to do a video on that pairing, bro. So yeah, man, just want to let you guys kind of see some of the stuff we got going on over here at Maine's Morph Creations. You know, some of these recessive projects and different things of that nature. And man, you know, just really excited about the rest of this breeding season, and really looking forward to next breeding season, because like I said, I've got a few females that are right there at that cusp, so they'll be ready to breed most likely. Some of them may be ready to breed and may go this season. It just depends on where they pick up at. But definitely for next season, they'll be ready. I've got about probably 5 more females that'll be added to the lineup per se. So thank you guys for checking in. You guys stay tuned. If you haven't already done so, and I don't know why I wait till the very end of the show to do this, but I always do. But if you haven't done so, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys share and let everyone know what we got going over here at Main's Morph Creations. Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all have a good one.